So in this session, we are going to cover option constraints. Option constraints can be a little tricky. They're pretty straightforward to set up. It's just understanding the terminology and understanding the use cases that would warrant this feature. So option constraints are situations where let's say in a particular bundle where you have the sales reps see all of the child products that they can select and configure their own bundle. Okay. You may have a product, like let's say a condiment like ketchup. So you want them to see the ketchup option, but you don't want them to be able to select the ketchup if they haven't even selected a octopus hot dog, right? Because there's no sense of adding the ketchup if they don't have the octopus hot dog in that particular bundle. So on this session, I am going to cover this first scenario, which will be a dependency. Okay, so the ketchup is constrained to be selected unless the sales rep has selected the octopus hot dog. So I'm going to show that for you in our Salesforce environment. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to add a new product called ketchup, and I want to associate it with this premium bento box bundle. Okay. So let me create a new product, labeling it as ketchup, selecting it as active, and creating a product code and also associating it to a product family. So I've already added the pick list. So if you want to pause the video, go to the product object, go to product family and add condiments as a product family so that we can easily filter these products by. Please go ahead and stop the video and add that. So now that you've added the condiments as a product family and associating condiments to this ketchup product, you can go ahead and save. This is all we need to get started with this product. Keep in mind, we need to also add it to the standard price book. We'll add it as $1. And as you recall, we do have another price book, so we're going to add an entry to the wholesale price book in USD, and we'll price that at 50 cents. Okay, so we have our product, we have our price book, so it can show on the product selection screen. The next thing we need to do is associate this ketchup product to the bundle. So what we need to do is go to the bundle, the bento bundle. And as you remember, the way to associate those two products is through a product option. So I'm going to go to the related, click on new for the product option. And so it wants to know, so as you can see, it automatically populated the configured SKU because that is the parent product. So now you just need to select the child product. What child product do you want to link to this bundle? And so you can just click into it, select ketchup or search for ketchup, and what section do you want this product to appear? Do you want to appear at the bottom or the top of the list of products within that bundle? So we want it to be at the bottom, right? So let's say 80, give it a higher number. Okay, and then we can just select save. Let's go into the product and add some products. As you recall, we're filtering this because the region is only showing standard bento box for East Coast. But if we click on the filter, as you can see, the East Coast is filtering here. So I want to be able to see the premium bundle, not the standard bundle. So please click on clear all of the filters and click apply. And so now we see all of our products. So if you go take a look at the premium bundle, click select. So if I scroll down, I do see the new product ketchup. You can always have a new feature instead of having it under other options. You can create a new feature called condiments if you like. What we want to do in this demonstration is we want to be able to, I'm going to minimize my screen so you can see everything here. Okay, so what you want to happen is you don't want the sales reps to be able to select ketchup if they haven't selected octopus hot dogs. And this can be a scenario in any other implementation where you want a particular product selected before another product can be selected. Okay, so in Salesforce CPQ, this is called option constraints. Okay, and this is a dependency option constraint. So in order to achieve this, you need to go into the parent product, which is the premium bento box bundle. Okay. Under related, you have option constraint. So we need to create a new option constraint record, and we are going to give it a name. So we want to make the name as clear as possible for the Salesforce admin so that they know what's happening with these option constraints. So I've labeled it as must select octopus hot dogs in order to select ketchup. The most confusing part is the constrained option versus the constraining option. Okay, so keeping in mind the type that we are setting up is a dependency. One product is dependent on the other. We do have exclusions, but we'll get into that in the next section. But we're working with dependencies. Okay, so if I were to go back into another window, and what I want to do is show you the list of options. So I'm on the product premium bento box bundle. And what you need to see is you need to go to the related list of all of your options, click on view all. This will give you all of the options that you have within your bundle. Okay, because on the option constraint record, you have to put in the actual option name here. So it's one of these. So you can't just search for a particular name like ketchup and have it appear. You have to actually add the option name. So the constrained option is always going to be the product that is kind of like in a box. It's in a box. It can't be selected unless another product accompanies it. So therefore it is constrained. So what product would fit that? Would it be the ketchup or the octopus hot dog? In this situation, it is the ketchup. The ketchup is the constrained option. It can't be accompanied by itself. It has to be accompanied by another product. Okay. This is important if you were to take this Salesforce CPQ exam. This definitely comes up. So the constrained option is the product that can't be on its own. So as you can see, I copied the option name and put it into for ketchup, and I selected it here. So as you can see, it ends in 98. Ketchup ends in 98. The constraining option is going to be the octopus hot dogs. So we're going to copy that, put it in the constraining section, select it. Okay, and that's all you need for right now in this particular situation. Okay, so now if I go back to my quote, keep in mind with CPQ, you have to cancel out. You have to cancel all of this visual force page in order for some of these changes to be reflected on the quote that you're currently working on. So I backed all the way out into the quote, clicking on edit lines. I'm going to add products. Remember, we have a filter for region, so we're going to clear out and apply so we can see all of our products, and we're going to select premium. Okay, so what I want you to focus your eyes on here, let me scroll out here. So if you see, please focus your eyes on this product ketchup. It is grayed out. If you hover over it, it says requires octopus hot dog. So it's easy for the sales reps to understand they can't select this unless they select octopus hot dogs. Okay, so the moment I select octopus hot dogs, this is freed up. It's no longer constrained. It can be selected now. So just a recap here on the bundle product and on its options that we have. We set up an option constraint which is a dependency. And so now we were able to make one product dependent on the other before being selected.